Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Carpixon here with another video, and this video is going to be a little bit different than my normal video, which I normally do reactions, react to NF, and different videos around the internet. And today I wanted to kind of just tell you who I am and a little bit of where I want this channel to go, and kind of, about me, pretty much. So pretty much, born and raised and still live in Iowa. Um, Graduated from Mount Pleasant High School in southeast Iowa. It's a very small town. If you've ever heard of it, it's because of one thing, really. Old threshers. A lot of people come from around the world and country to take part in old threshers and experience that. So it's kind of cool. So I graduated from Mount Pleasant High School, and then in 2016, growing up, I grew up living with my aunt and uncle. They were kind enough to take me in and raise me. And when I was 15, I moved in with my mom and was kind of, back and forth between different places. Takes me to 2017 to where I ended up moving down to Texas. I moved in with my dad and stepmom, and I lived in Texas until January 3rd, 2019. Throughout my time living in Texas, I loved it. It was great. I hope to move back there one day, believe it or not, when my health gets better and I can actually afford to. So pretty much what happened was, towards the end of 2018, I started getting really sick. I was losing a lot of blood in my stool, and I didn't tell nobody. I just kind of kept it a secret, didn't want anybody to know, because I was scared. I was scared, and I didn't have health insurance, so I couldn't just really go to the doctor, and I was always out of state anyway for work. My job, I loved my job. I loved doing what I was doing. I was living in Texas, but pretty much working out of Milwaukee. And so my health got real bad, and one day, while at work, me and my dad actually worked at the same place. We were 2 of 5 techs in the whole country, and what actually ended up happening was what ended up happening was, it's kind of hard for me to talk about. Was we were on the job 2.5 hours away. It was a full install. It had to be done that day, and I just couldn't really move. I couldn't really operate like I wanted to, and from then on, it was just kind of, my dad was yelling at me the whole day. You need to work. You need to work. So I was trying. I was really trying to work, and get everything done, but my body would not allow me to. I didn't have enough blood in in my body to actually operate like I was supposed to. And so, moving on into a couple hours later, I guess I started talking and wasn't making any sense. And what ended up happening was my dad recorded a video of me. I don't have the video, never seen the video. I didn't even know he recorded it. And he sent it to my stepmom. Now she went to school for, nursing or something like that. And so she kind of knows. And so she told him, she's like, you need to get him to the hospital right now. He's going into a stroke. And he's like, well, you need to come get him. And she responded, I'm 2.5 hours away. By the time I get there, he's going to be dead. And so he rushed me to the hospital. I was in the hospital for a week and a half. Got out on December 24th, so Christmas Eve of 2018. I got out of the hospital. And I was okay until about, so I was in the hospital for a week and a half. I was okay until about December 29th, which is my brother's birthday. It was his 10th birthday that year. And they were getting ready to leave. I was still not feeling too well, so I wasn't going to his party. It was at jump, whatever they call that place, the place where you go and jump, the trampoline park. They were there, going there. They were walking out the door, and my brother heard me scream. I guess I screamed, I don't remember, but I ended up having a small stroke. And so I was in the hospital for another week. Got out on, actually I was in the hospital for, 10 days. It would have been, because I got out on the 4th of January, 2019. I got out, and when I was in the hospital, they did a colonoscopy on me, found out and diagnosed me with ulcerative colitis. If you don't know what that is, it's a whole bunch of ulcers attacking your colon. Very scary, but it's manageable. It's a manageable disease. You just gotta watch what you eat. Kind of monitor, and so it gets to a point to where I come back January 4th. I move back to Iowa when I get out of the hospital, and by February I was back in work. Went to work too soon. My hemoglobin ended up dropping all the way in throughout 2019. It would stay around 3 to 4, which is very, very low. If you don't know, your hemoglobin is supposed to be 12 to 14, anywhere in that range. And your hemoglobin is pretty much your red blood cells. And so when your hemoglobin's that low, you can hardly stand up. It would take all my energy out for the day just to stand up once by April. And so my doctors actually told me that I need to take a year to a year and a half off of work. And so I still can't return to work yet. I haven't been able to work since about April of 2019. And it's the hardest part. But I keep pushing through, and I just want to share my story. And all my doctors would tell me, that my hemoglobin numbers were the worst that they've ever seen, that how bad my ulcerative colitis is the worst that they've also ever seen. Um, so that's really scary to hear. And it's just, um, I've been depressed over the past, year and a half because of this. But I just hope my story kind of helps somebody. I'm feeling better than ever right now. They just started me on Entyvio, and I'm getting those injections, so it's calming my ulcerative colitis down, so I'm not bleeding and losing any more blood. And so my goals for 2020 is to really get this YouTube channel, even though I just started it in this past week. I want to get this YouTube channel growing, and I'm really focusing on it, and I want to make the best reactions that I can and the best videos I can. So I do want you to leave in the comments, maybe your health story, or maybe also I want you to share what other videos you want to see from me, reaction videos and everything. I want to know, I really do. And so my goals is just, I want to see how far this channel can grow, and I want to see and thank you for the support. I want to see continued support, continued growth, and I just want you guys to know that I appreciate every one of you. And if you're going through a dark time, YouTube really helped me out, and I would find myself watching a lot of reaction videos to escape what I was going through, I guess. It would just make me feel better. And so, with that being said, that's really going to be it for this video. If you do like this video, and want to see more sit-down videos where I sit down and talk to you about what's going on with me in the world, just let me know and leave that in the comment section below too. And also leave a like on this video. I think I just said that. My mind's kind of wandering. And so subscribe if you're new. Share this with a friend who needs to hear something like this. And just continue pushing. That's all you can do. Continue pushing. And this video, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. And tomorrow I'm gonna try to get 2 reactions out. I might not get any out, but the plan is to have 2 reactions out tomorrow, or I might even do some today. Anyway, peace.